Another IPv6 attack here. The different thing here is we figured out how to really kill the Mac reliably, which has taken about a week or more to get going. And here is what's required. You have to have a business class switch. A typical home router is not good enough. That took us a while to figure out. You have to have a Viata router, which is what Kirk told me, and I didn't want to believe it. But you have to have a router, even in a local area network. So I'm not connected to the internet at all. But I have this Viata machine, which because of a broken screen I'm controlling here with SSH. And here's the configuration, which is just a default Viata. Well, it's a common Viata configuration to just hand out router advertisements on the local area network. So it's configuring an IPv6 LAN. Here's the Mac, OS 10. And as you see, it's got a couple of IPv6 addresses starting with 2001 that came from the Viata. And here's the attacker, backtrack 5R3. So we're running the same attack as before, flood router 26, does a bunch of router advertisements. And when I run that, what's going to happen is, first, you see the Mac fills up with addresses. It gets about 20 or 30 addresses, and it is supposed to ignore all further router advertisements, but it doesn't really. The Windows 8 dies a gruesome death in about 20 seconds because Windows can't handle this. And the Mac will also die a gruesome death. If you watch this screen, this is refreshing the ifconfig of the Ethernet interface every 2 seconds. And right now it's showing what it should show. But see, this means it's crashed. The interface can no longer take addresses, and it has crashed. It says can't assign requested address, and this is more dangerous than it seems. This has done more than just kill your networking. If you go to look at the activity monitor, the image has vanished, which should be showing what percentage of activity is there, and you can't even bring the window up. Up here, it doesn't even switch to activity monitor in the top left of the screen where it should. When I make that the active process, there, now it appears here, but you can't get any response when you click on it. And if you try to shut down your Mac, you can click on the Apple and nothing happens. And if you try to shut it down with the power button, this one at least responded to the power button. Last time, it wouldn't even respond to the power button at all. So I might be able to get a normal restart, but usually I can't. And I think that's also the case now. I told it to restart, but nothing's happening. The activity monitor is still hanging. If I hold down the power button now, I don't even get the power button window anymore. So this is what happens. All that's happened here is I was a little bit faster about it. So if you hold down the power button and kill this, that's the only thing you can do now, is pull the power plug out to force your Mac a cold reset. That's what I wanted to show you, and we'll show them that tomorrow or the next day. All right.